What's up, guys? Pronto here, coming at you with Tampa Bay Buccaneers Connected Careers franchise. If you look to the left, we have signed Tom Crabtree, and then if you look to your right, you see that the Chiefs have acquired Dallas Clark. So that means a trade, not a trail, has went down, and also we signed Aqib Talib to an extension over 5 years. And you'll see our new depth chart. As I did the trading off camera and then I couldn't go back and look at it, I thought I would be able to. I moved up Mason Foster to the middle linebacker starting position because a couple people were saying that he's the starter in real life, so he should be in my franchise, and I said, alright, I'll give him a shot. Now, as we get into wide receivers, you're going to see the new addition, Jonathan Baldwin, 79 overall. He's only been in the league for 1 year, and this is going to really work out well for us, I think. Mike Williams, you got Ben, you got Jonathan Baldwin now, and they're all players with at least, or under 2 years, I believe. Mike Williams is either 2 or 3. I wasn't watching there, and I don't know off the top of my head, but that's really good, and they're all going to be in the 80s, hopefully, by next season. And then we can trade away Vincent Jackson and get somebody good for him in areas that we need, and the receiving core will pretty much be good for the rest of our series as we go throughout the seasons. But anyways, we're playing the Redskins. I didn't talk over the stats that I showed you of their last game. I believe it was against the Bengals, and they just destroyed the Bengals. Either the Bengals destroyed them or they destroyed the Bengals, but I'm pretty sure the score was like 38-9 for the Redskins. But you guys saw it, so I don't really have to talk about it. But we're getting into it here as they pick up a first down in a 3rd and inches situation. 2nd and 9. Now RG3 hands off to Morris, and that one goes for a loss as they're back to 3rd and 11. Now shotgun for RG3. He throws to the right side of the field. Pierre Garçon gets the out route to work for him, and then they pick up a first down with that. But then a toss play, those toss plays are horrible. Anything to the outside, unless it's like a power O kind of run, they don't work out very well. But right here, they float it up on 3rd and 5. Santana Moss tracks that one down, but there was a penalty called, so they drop him back all the way to 3rd and 15. RG3 going deep, and that one's picked off. Double coverage. Rondé Barber comes down with it. Just no blocking, and he gets tackled down at the 14-yard line. I don't know what was going on with my other defenders there, as they should have got a block on that guy because he just ran straight through. But anyways, we pick up a first down there with Doug Martin, and then we're going to take it up again. I wanted that spin to the other side, but Madden seems a little tricky to get those spins to the way you want them. You can't really pick directions with them. It's very hard. But anyways, we pick up another first down eventually, and then I throw it right into London Fletcher's hands. Just a horrible throw by me. Not a fault of our quarterback at all. Josh Freeman definitely isn't at fault for that one. Right here, just a bad play on our defense. I was talking about last game. There was a couple bullshit face mask calls, but in this game that looked like a face mask. He looked like he reached around there, so I'll agree with that one. 2nd and 13 now after they got dropped for a loss. Robert Griffin just shedding off a couple tackles, finally brings it out 5 yards before getting brought down. And then on 3rd and 8 they go to the draw play. Nothing I can really do about that. That's kind of Madden's AI, so they only end up with a field goal. And we get wrapped up here in the backfield as Josh Freeman goes down. 3rd and 17, he's going to drop back a bit, and he's going to go for a deep bomb as he throws it up. I believe that's Baldwin, but it's picked off by Williams. He just had great coverage there, and there was just no chance that throw was getting into Baldwin's hands. 1st and 10, they float this one up, and it's picked right back. Eric Wright this time, he sheds off a tackle, and get out of the way. Like, the blocking is alright when you're trying to run the ball, but when you get a pick, they just become idiots. I don't know what happens in this game that made them such idiots. Like, they just run right into you. They don't go for anybody in the vicinity. So I don't know what happened there. So we end up not taking that as far as we should have. And the last play, I believe I challenged it, and obviously that was a first down because he was way across the first down marker, but I guess the refs are just replacement refs in the Madden game as well. We go to Eric Lorig right there. Do not pick up a first down. Thought I would have for sure. But then finally Doug Martin just hurdles over the front line and then gets a first down himself. Freeman cannot find anybody. He gets sacked. 2nd and 19, I believe that says. And now Freeman to throw in wide open over the middle. Johnny Baldwin. I think I'm going to call him Johnny Baldwin. I like it. He gets his first touchdown as a Buccaneer, and that is our first touchdown of the game. After we get a sack on RG3, he decides to scramble, and he's actually sacked again. So it's going to be a 3rd and 21 situation for Robert Griffin III as he throws it over the middle to Davis. He's trying to pick up a first down, and he nearly gets there. He gets up 16 yards, and then he's finally brought down. So here Freeman just getting sacked all over the place so far this game. Sacks on both ends were pretty high in this game. I think I changed the sliders a bit, but it didn't have anything to do with sacks or anything that would have affected it. So I guess it was just how the game went. Right here, Freeman throws it right into the hands, and that was actually not intended for. I believe I was going for whoever A was. It might have been Crabtree. Look at that catch by Johnny Baldwin, by the way. One-hander, and then he jukes out a defender. But that wasn't intended for him, but it ended up hitting my own receiver, and he didn't pick it up just because it wasn't intended for him. That seems stupid. Rolling to the left here, and that was nearly an amazing catch by Vincent Jackson, but it's picked off, of course. I really didn't see him to begin with, and I just threw that one up, and as soon as it got halfway, I was like, oh, there's a defender there. We should have had that pick right there, as it's now 3rd and 8 after I guess you could call that a deflected pass. Pierre Garçon bringing this one up over midfield to the 42-yard line in Buccaneers territory now, as it's in shotgun. And RG3 is going to decide to scramble, and he just meets the brick wall that is, I believe that was Michael Bennett. And now he's rolling to his left, and he's going to be dropped yet again. Just no protection right off the bat there. It's 3rd and 26. So they're just going to go to the run, and he almost manages to get that one out of there. But that ends the half, and now in the 3rd quarter here, RG3 going to gun this one deep. He's got Morgan, and he nearly makes the catch off the deflection. I would have probably dropped my controller and shattered it into 1,000 pieces on that one, and that almost made me do that right there as he sheds off 2 tackles, picking up a first down. 1st and 10 now. RG3 gonna hand it off, and he is dropped in the backfield by Quincy Black. 2nd and 13 now. They go to Morgan. This time he ends up with the catch, not off a deflection, and he only gets 2 yards out of that one as it's 3rd and 11. I was about to say 2nd and 11, and that should have been a pick. Like, come on, it was right in my, I believe, linebacker's hands. I believe that was a linebacker in coverage there. Didn't pick that off. I could have picked that off. He didn't even throw it hard either. So, you know, whatever. We end up with the ball here as we're taking it down the field, and we get sacked, of course, again. And that's going to be a 7-yard loss. So we're on the 42-yard line. Had a man open over the middle. Did not see him at the time, so I have to throw that one out of bounds. 3rd and 17 now. Freeman's going to go to Tom Crabtree with an amazing catch for the first down. He took a big hit, and he still hung on for the first down. Is now Doug Martin using a bit of his speed. He doesn't have much, but he used it there to burn around the defender and pick up 8 yards, but they're on 3rd and 2, cannot punch that one in for a first down, so we tack on a field goal, making it a 7-point game, as now they go to Morris. He absorbs the hit and is going to keep going as he takes us up the sideline all the way to the 48-yard line. Just a crazy screenplay right there, and then they go to the sideline, and Santana Moss nearly makes an amazing catch. I thought that was inbounds when I saw it, but the refs called different. You know, replacement refs. That's just how it goes, I guess. They got the ball here. I believe that says 3rd and 9. God, I can't read this. They go to the sideline, and that one is way incomplete. That one is definitely out of bounds. So they're going to have to punt that one away. Still a 7-point game here as we get into the 4th, and Freeman sacked again. Oh, and now we're dropped in the backfield, and Freeman sacked again. And watch this play. I wasn't doing that. I was not controlling him. He just nearly got us into safety territory. We almost got dropped for a safety because my guard picked it up and was obviously drunk, and he stumbled to the 2-yard line. But we had to punt that one away. Of course, they're going to have great field position. But they got the ball at 3rd and 3 now, and they go to Garçon. and he drops the ball in the slant. That's crazy. That's huge. Because they would have had a big first down. They go to the fullback run on 4th down, and we stop them. Claiborne stops them, and we run down some clock a bit, as now Robert Griffin gives it off to Pierre Garçon again, and he gets a first down, finally catching this one. It's not as big as a catch, but it will do. And they give it to Morris on the screen. It didn't work out as good as their other screen, as they result in a 2-yard loss. But on 2nd and 12, they only get 1 yard. 3rd and 11, they're going to the side, and that one is deflected, and that's going to end up a punted away ball. So we're still up by 7. Our defense is holding. Freeman wrapped up again, dragged down for a sack. It's going to be 2nd and 13 with Freeman in an empty backfield, going to sling it into Doug Martin. He's going to pick up 3 yards, bringing us back to 3rd and 10 here, as now we need a first down to keep this drive alive. Freeman shakes off 1 sack and then gets sacked. There's just been so many sacks. I didn't realize there was this many when I was editing. They go to the side here, and that one was nearly picked off, almost nearly a catch as well, which I like about Madden 13, because you never know if it's going to be a pick or a catch in those kind of situations. And there's a flag, a holding call, so it's going to bring them to 3rd and 9, and they're going to go to the sideline. And that is a catch, but it's just short of the first down. So on 4th and 1, they're going to go for it yet again. It didn't work last time. They go to the toss. Do not go to the toss. That is a horrible situation, especially in Madden, to go to the toss. So now all we have to do is run down the clock, use up their timeouts, and we're doing just that. Run down the play clock here. Is there no timeouts left for the Redskins. And now first down will end this game, but we cannot get across. And they're going to have a bit of time left on the clock, but it is going to be a 10-point game if we do make this field goal. So Barth puts it up and puts it through. So that makes it a 13-3 game. And now they're going to go to the run. Don't ask me why. But then they do hurry-up offense, so obviously they care, but they still went to the run. They actually get this one off here in the dying seconds. And RG3 is going to step up and heave this one deep. It's up for grabs and picked off by Aqib Talib, and there was actually a flag on the play. I believe that was a legal forward pass on Robert Griffin. But anyways, we're going through the stats. I like showing the stats at the end of the game. It adds a bit of time to the video, but you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. There's the stats. Robert Griffin 0 for 3, and then Josh Freeman 1 for 3. So a bit too many interceptions. Next game, I kind of revamp the sliders a lot, and I get them to a place where I really like them. It still gives me challenge, but less interceptions, because, you know, that's just way too many. 3 a game is just way too many, especially for both quarterbacks. That's about it. Receiving, there you go. And I'm going to go to some defensive stats at the end of this video, but you guys can see that for yourself. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video, and until then, peace out.